Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Adenin and today we are playing NBA 2K25. Today's matchup is between the Boston Celtics facing the Dallas Mavericks. Alright, let's do this.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. And for Dallas, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Draymond Green is out there with Thompson. And it's Lively in at the 5. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Holiday against Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Nice shot by Porzingis.
The experience of Drew Holiday dishing out of pick and rolls. This man has done it all since he came into the league in 2009.
To the middle. Here's Green. No good on that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd.
No, what did I? Oh man, I pressed the wrong button.
Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay
and that's what I
with
get
him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jalen in check. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Holiday following the basket by Draymond Green to the inside. Great D that time from Green.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Rebounded by the Celtics.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Tatum setting the pick for White. Pass to Tatum. And slammed
nice.
Tatum.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Out to White. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Down low. Here's Porzingis.
Oh, come on.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That's just terrible.
Green against Tatum. Green, no luck.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Brown against Thompson. Shot on the wing. And
nice.
The rim that time before dropping in.
Look, it can be simple. Read the defense, called the play. Brown can really do it all.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Boston. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And you know, for the Celtics, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now, here's Doncic. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's facing. The average is about 31.5 points a game. On the wing, Doncic, guarded by Holiday.
Ask any
Nice.
in this league who is the best defender. Drew's name comes up more than anyone.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the opening quarter. And slam dunk by Tatum.
While he's a bit undersized for a four, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Doncic against Holiday. Doncic gets to Green. Pass to Thompson. To the inside. It's good from Doncic on the assist by Thompson.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Najee Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyrie Irving. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Jamison, a screen. Pritchard passes to Jamison. And a slam dunk by Jamison.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Doncic feeling it out. And falls over the rim and in. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this for the rest of the game.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on
Whatever.
the screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Brown against Doncic. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Pritchard. He lobs it up. Great communication on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. .34 seconds left in the first. Now here's Hardy. T right on him. Pass to Doncic.
Oh, come on.
You don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
The first free throw is good. All free throws good from Doncic. The Celtics have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And here is Mason. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Takes a step back.
Nope.
Doncic way outside. And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Boston.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum out there with Jamison. Then there's Mason. And it's Walsh in at the 3 slot. He's off on the first. Tillman, he's checked in for Boston. He hits the second from the line. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against San Antonio.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your
Nice.
second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And so here is Dallas following the bucket by the Celtics.
Oh, he
The
just
shot
sneaked
goes
in.
First shot, first basket.
This man is
That was
a
slick.
level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving in that touch he has.
Here's Pritchard. Still scoreless.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Irving. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Irving's got his second bucket.
At this point in his career, look, Kyrie knows who he is, and that's a shot he wants to take.
Mason, the pass to Jamison. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
So
And
far, so
Jason
good.
Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And some changes here for the Celtics. Zinkis, he's checked in for Tillman. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard. And so it's Dallas with them, trailing by 5. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
And you can see him give a little
was
nod and
clean.
then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Craig, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Holiday following the score by Dallas. Inside, and the dunk by
Yeah.
Porzingis.
This is why you lob it Porzingis' way. Great job using his height and length.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And this is a rematch from the NBA Finals a season ago. They came up a little short, looking for some redemption tonight.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Kyrie Irving, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Green, he's checked in for Hardy. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Boston leading by 3. Porzingis with a screen on Irving. And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. It's stolen by
Oh,
Green.
come on. Porzingis just stood there frozen. He wasn't moving.
Now Marshall. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now.
Nope.
Can't cash in from close range. For Boston, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Screen by Porzingis. Mason for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 3. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense. But what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball,
Nice.
stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooting. The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Irving passes to Marshall. Dallas again missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Porzingis. Yes,
Nice.
and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And here is Marshall. Here's Grimes. No good off the front iron.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want.
Ew.
Dunk by Porzingis.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. Robbie's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Tatum. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Mavericks 4th.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Outside Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin, but Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
First free throw is good.
Nice.
In terms of point
One
of
more.
attack, on-ball defenders, it does not get better than Drew Holiday. He is relentless and has great length as well.
Both free throws good
Yeah.
from Holiday. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Denver. Taken away by Holiday.
Oh,
Out to White. Porzingis with a screen on Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by
Damn.
Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Doncic with it. 8 points for him. Fires the three. Rebound by the Celtics. Mason's got 4 rebounds in this game. Porzingis with a screen on Green. Mason kicks to White. To the middle.
ooh, that was close.
Enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from Mobley. Okay, you're thinking about the shot.
Miss. Hey, hey, hey.
Too bad. Hey, give it up for our contestant.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. For the West, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy, Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, I mentioned because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Lots of great NBA players from France, but he has a good shot at being the best of that group. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A 12-point game. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Draymond Green is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Doncic in at the point. It's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's White. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
We've seen Porzingis be this dominant before. For him, it's all about keeping that confidence.
Doncic against Holiday. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Tries again. Rebound.
Nice.
Busted.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers
Here we go.
as well.
Chocolate
Nice.
there. Brown's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. All right, a chance to check out stats for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Outside, Green. Out to Doncic.
Nice. They have 4.1 seconds.
A serious factor on defense.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
Nice.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. Brown finds Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
A nice shot by Doncic.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Irving. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's averaging 19 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games.
Ooh, that was bad.
But last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle moves to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Lively against Holiday. And it's Porzingis
Nice.
that time on the assist by Holiday. Porzingis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Green. And Tatum pulls it down.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's White.
Ah,
Porzingis.
yeah.
Now he is 9 of 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Doncic. No good
Nope.
that time. Some solid defense from Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for White. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Marshall comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyrie Irving. Jamison, he's checked in for Boston. Mason checks in for Tatum. And both free
Nice.
throws good for White. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Thompson against Brown. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
perfect form with the textbook release. Watching Clay shoot is a thing of beauty.
Doncic against Holiday. To the paint, here's Jamison, and the slam dunk by Jamison.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. And Gafford throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here is Holiday. He averages about 5 points a game. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Mavericks trail by 17. Doncic outside. Here's Gafford. That one falls. Gafford's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's fine.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Outside, White. Here's the screen. Three-pointer. Rebound by Marshall. The Mavericks have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6-13 from the field here in the third. Doncic against Holiday. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka.
Nice.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So it's the Celtics now. Mason for 3. That shot misses. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
One possession at a time. No offensive rebounds and help and talk to each other on defense.
Defensive rebounding, a big emphasis for Coach Jason Kidd, and something he'll obviously continue to harp on.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. If you start giving it up on the offensive glass, very few good things are going to happen to your team, and that becomes really deflating.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Jamison is out there with Tatum. Then there's Mason. And it's Queta in at the center, locking down the middle. Marshall can't hit. Celtics leading by 17. Tatum with it. Now Green defending. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wish it went in, but oh well.
Guarding Tatum is just a major problem.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
And the first one drops.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And so Tatum nails them both. Mavericks trail by 19. Here's Grimes. Pass to Marshall. Six to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
Nice.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Irving. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Mavericks, trailing by 19.
Nice.
Tatum with it. Now Green defending. Tatum deciding where to go with it. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home
Nice.
the trifecta. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
And so it's Dallas with it. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Pass to Marshall. Shot to stop the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. Which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. He hits both from the stripe. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. It's hauled in by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 20. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Now here is Holiday. Tatum a screen. Launches it, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's White with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here he goes. Missed inside. Mavericks trail by 21. Thompson dishes to Doncic. Irving against Brown. And it's Irving missing. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Irving. Down low. It's blocked.
Oh.
1:32 left in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
Whoa! How about that slam?
Whoa! And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Holiday. And he converts the layup. And the Celtics lead by 21.
That's just Holiday moving around the floor, picking his spots.
The three for Doncic. And he's good on the three ball.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The three from Tatum. And Lively pulls it down. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
The three from Tatum. A
Nice.
three-pointer is right on target.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Irving's shot is good. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. And the dunk by Tatum.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
Thank you for watching. This has been Adeline. If you can please comment, like, and subscribe.
PlayStation